What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we're going to be talking about DIAZ BIFFLE, but the video is also going to involve the situation that occurred with Shifty and how certain content creators and CDL pros were more than happy to point the finger at Shifty and say yes, he is cheating, but for some reason they're not willing to do the same for DIAZ BIFFLE. So we're going to get into that today. If you do enjoy the video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. It's the best place for you guys to contact me about any streamers, no matter how big or small, if you believe they are cheating. Right, let's crack on with the video. So you all remember the other day we done a video about Shifty, and it was actually Blast who put the video out on Twitter exposing Shifty. We just added a little bit more information on a few additional clips. The whole tweet from Blast is just straight up pointing the finger, yes, this guy here is cheating. It says, this guy is blatantly hacking in Warzone tournaments, and yet people defend him. So not only was he cheating in the game, he was actually entering into tournaments whilst pulling shots like this off, which is clear aimbot. Now there was a reply in the comments to this, with a video of DIAZ BIFFLE doing the same thing, which, guys, if you remember, we actually posted that in a video a very long time ago. So it was actually on September 14th, 2021 that we posted a video of DIAZ BIFFLE clearly using aimbot. And that clip that is being shared of DIAZ BIFFLE now, that is getting compared to the Shifty clip, was in that video. What was that, 5 months ago? Maybe a bit longer. Right? 32,000 views that video got, and that was around the time that a lot of these top Warzone streamers were essentially trying to make a laughing stock of what we do here on this channel, claiming that we just point the finger at popular streamers and hope that something sticks. Well, that was never the case. But now, due to Blast exposing Shifty the way he has, with the clear aimbot within the clip, it is completely comparable to what we're seeing in the DIAZ BIFFLE clip. And what we're going to do for you now, going to run them side by side, full speed, half speed, 25 speed, you name it, we're going to just do it all, sprinkle it all on top, because you know we love to do that on this channel. But let's get into it. Now, although many of these Warzone players have actually laughed and joked about the fact that what we do is slow clips down to try and make them seem more suspicious, it is actually a very good way to see whether or not there are any aimbot indicators in something, because not all the time can you see things in full speed. But look at this comment from Crim6, who's an NYSL Call of Duty professional gamer. He's not a Warzone self-proclaimed pro. No, this guy plays in the CDL as an official Call of Duty pro. Okay? That's Crim6, guys. If you don't know who he is, then you don't know the CDL. He says, slow the clip down and it's even worse, LMAO. That's in response to the clip that Blast shared on Twitter of Shifty clearly using aimbot. So what we decided to do, because now you guys have seen the Shifty clip alongside the BIFFLE clip side by side, we decided to share the BIFFLE clip on Twitter and tag Crim6 in it to see whether or not Crim6 would keep the same level of energy towards the BIFFLE clip. But it was just complete silence. So it was originally Manuel who actually posted this on Twitter 16 hours ago from recording. But this clip has been surfaced about 5-6 months ago on one of our videos, right? But it is probably one of the most blatant clips of DIAZ BIFFLE I've ever seen, and it is completely comparable to the one we've seen of Shifty. So I decided to tag Crim6 at Crim6. Let's try this again. I saw your comments about Shifty. I agree. He is cheating. I'd love to get your opinion on this clip here too. Maybe slow it down. Let me know your thoughts. I know both clips are cheating. I just want your view on this one. Do we think that he responded? No, he never. We've done this twice, by the way, guys. The first time, no response. Second time, no response. So why is it that these content creators, Warzone streamers, and CDL pros are okay to pass comments about the likes of Shifty, who is not a popular streamer by any means, but they're not willing to point the finger about the same situation occurring in a game from a top level streamer, from a self-proclaimed Warzone pro like DIAZ BIFFLE? A lot of people out there will see these clips side by side and realise that they are the exact same situation. Yes, they are different guns in use. Yes, there are different attachments on each gun. And it is Caldera versus Verdansk. But what you've got to take into consideration is the fact that in the clip of DIAZ BIFFLE, he's on the back of a moving vehicle while shooting an enemy who's moving in. For him to calculate the movement of the vehicle along with the direction and movement of the enemy, noticing that he could potentially change directions at any point at that, he tracks that enemy far too perfectly to the point where it is pixel perfect. And we have said this multiple times on different content creators. We've seen it with Destroy, we've seen it with Zelena, we've seen it with now DIAZ BIFFLE, we saw it in the Shifty clip as well. But guys, what's it going to take for a CDL pro or a content creator who's at the top, such as Blast, to say, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to call this for what it is. And that is DIAZ BIFFLE using aimbot. But the question is, why is DIAZ BIFFLE being protected? Is it because he knows something about a lot of these other Warzone streamers who call themselves pros? Is it to do with the fact that maybe DIAZ BIFFLE is now signed with Complexity and that could be a big downfall for the person who calls them out, leading them to never being able to actually get involved in an organisation or a company who represents streamers in any way? Well, there's a lot of information out there that could sway towards these guys protecting each other for that reason. You've got to remember there is millions and millions of dollars earned from people streaming this game on a monthly basis. So why would these guys want to call someone out if it's going to jeopardize their opportunity to earn those millions? That's the way I'm looking at it now, because there is no other reason that they would be willing to call out the same situation for a smaller streamer like Shifty, but not call it out for DIAZ BIFFLE in this clip. I want to hear these guys speak out on a DIAZ BIFFLE clip, even if it's them defending it, even if it's them giving us an explanation as to why this is acceptable and natural built-in game mechanics, but the Shifty clip isn't. That's what I want to know. Well, here we have it, guys. It's very straightforward, this video. It shows that these guys at the top, the Warzone streamers who are at the top of the table, are willing to point the fingers at the likes of Shifty, who, yes, is cheating in those videos, but they're willing to point fingers at him. But when the same thing is occurring in the gameplay of DIAZ BIFFLE, they go quiet. They don't even respond and defend him at this point. They just go silent. The fact of the matter remains, Blast exposed Shifty with a brilliant clip showcasing something that has been seen in the past from DIAZ BIFFLE, which we did show in this video today. But Blast's opinion on the DIAZ BIFFLE clip is still yet to be heard or seen. Nobody has seen a response from him. Even Crim6 getting involved the way he did against Shifty isn't willing to actually comment on the DIAZ BIFFLE clip. But hey, if it was another Warzone self-proclaimed pro actually sharing the clip of DIAZ BIFFLE saying it was cheats, I'm sure other people would get behind them and actually agree. But at this point, not a single one of them have been willing to point the finger at DIAZ BIFFLE, even though his gameplay is just as blatant as Shifty's. If you did enjoy today's video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, you can hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!